And I always knew that I'm gonna wake up and then one day it's gonna vanish, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess like honestly, there's nothing wrong per se. Like with, I mean, I take that back. It is wrong, but it like if you made money from it, like I guess I don't really blame
I
you
mean,
because like
I mean, look. At the end of the day, look, we thought about it, and it took a day for us to think about it, right? And we thought about it in our head. We're like, okay, are we gonna actually? Am I gonna to myself? Am I gonna actually do this? Because Red was ready. I'm like, am I gonna actually do this? Like
oh, he
seriously, like.
was ready. He was like, I'm trying to kiss you right now.
No, he was ready as in like he didn't care about like the comments. He didn't care about anybody saying anything bad about him. He didn't care about none of that. He was more worried about the bread. And I was
I've seen girls on farms that are twin sisters and they've done it. So
yeah, no, but the thing is that like I said, Red wasn't making as much as I was solo. So I could have just said no and just kept on going and kept on going, and then that would have just been my career alone itself, right? But at the end of the day, like I had to pull a couple wires and I had to get Red on, because his shit was effed up. You remember, right?
yeah,
And I pulled a
well, it
couple
was
wires.
mine. It was my account.
Yes, I know, but then
Yeah.
I got him his own, right?
Yeah.
And he got super excited, but and he was making only about 60 to 80K a month, and that was nowhere compared to what I was making, right? So I was trying to navigate him in a way. I was really good at managing, and
You muted yourself.
someone called me, my bad. But basically, I was managing him, and I had to pull a couple strings because his shit was took down, and I basically put my face on the line. I said, "Bro, Red, they basically said to me like, fuck." Someone keeps calling me. They said, if you're gonna do this with if your brother is gonna get on, right? You guys cannot do anything bad, right? Like, you guys can't do nothing, no content with each other. And what did we do? We did exactly that. We did the opposite because we knew that's where the money was at. So we basically, it was almost like a touchdown. That's all it was, and then just finalized there. And then it stretched longer than what I thought it would. And then which was better for me because then I got to save more and then just save more and save more and save more because I knew it wasn't gonna be longevity.
Would you do it again?
Huh?
Would you do it again?
Yo, this person keeps calling me. It's been all day. It's annoying me. What's it called? If it was for the same amount of money, yes, for sure. Yeah.
But what I was trying to ask you, because I didn't really like get an answer, because I've been low key so curious, because I could never like knowing you guys. I was like, no, they would never. But then you did, so I'm like, I get it for the money, whatever. But like, okay, how did you?
So when you and Red broke up, he kind of looked at me like he needed help. And so I said, I got you. I started making phone calls. I became his manager and I started helping him out. And I pulled a couple strings and I got his thing to get up. And then I got him more strings to income because when you and him broke up, he was basically, he wasn't rock bottom. He had money a little bit, but he didn't have as much as me. So he was living in my house and I was trying to get him clean. And that was pretty hard already. And he was looking at me like, damn, this guy is like fucking loaded. Like loaded as fuck because I was sober. I was fucking, dude, I was making like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I know that's like, because you guys would always argue about that, and I kind of felt bad because, so yeah, I know what you're saying, but like, I
You
don't
felt
know. It's just like, there could have been other ways, for sure.
someone said, "Why were you so sober?" I don't know how to explain it.
No, that's
No,
not what I asked.
someone asked in the chat.
Oh,
No, I was sober because I mean you gotta understand I was trying to be a good role model for my brother to show him like, listen, you could be sober and still be. This is ridiculous. This person he's calling me. That you could be sober and Amina can't even testify for this. She can even say this. I was sober as fuck. Like
yeah, you would be withdrawing in the room.
yeah, withdrawing in the room by myself.
By
And
yourself, yeah.
I was doing I was doing deadly withdrawals, like from like the X one, and this was like years ago though, but it was bad. Like I would stick myself in a room for a lot of days, and then out of nowhere I'll pop out and just get a Corvette. You know what I'm saying? And I'm withdrawing in my Corvette. It was bad, but but then I ended up being good. I started getting clean, and then I'm like, yo, you know what I should do? I did something smart. I should make a content house with a bunch of sober people, except for my brother and you.
Sober people?
Yeah, yeah.
What do you mean sober people? Like just
normies,
people.
normies.
Yeah.
Yeah, normies. Whether they smoke, whatever, normies. Just people that don't do that type of stuff. I was gonna make a content house and do all that, and I was gonna run it. And you saw me. I was basically I was running it.
Wait, which content house? The one when?
The whenever I started getting the Airbnbs.
Oh, the one that we would go to where that fight happened?
No, like where every time there was where we would get different Airbnbs and different Airbnbs. So you were around when I started running 2 content houses.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You were around the first content house, which was very good because it was stabilized and we didn't have to move around that much. Right.
Yeah.
And we had everything set up. We had an engineer. We had all that. We had a bunch of people.
Well, yeah, but there was all these like we had the photographer, the engine, like whatever. Yeah. But then like when it started, like when we were like you guys were bringing girls and stuff, it kind of like happened. Like there was just too much drama. I feel like, you know what I mean?
There was, but I could explain that a little bit. I was basically you know this. I had the master bedroom. I was running everybody's TikTok. I was helping them go up, right? And I was telling them little plans and stuff like that to go up. Babe, where's my charger at? No, it's right here. No, but you saw that I was running their TikToks and I was making them go up and it was working out.
That was also around the time when you and Kayla started dating too. And then like everyone left. Battle? No, I don't like to battle, guys.
Oh, this person keeps calling me and it's so annoying. What'd you say?
No, I'm saying that's around the time that you and Kayla started dating, and then the content house thing.
I'm talking about the first. Dude, how do I turned on silence unknown callers, and somehow they're still bypassing to call me? Like, what is this?
Did your number get leaked or something?
No, it's some guy that keeps like effing with me. He needs to stop.
You can block him. I don't know.
He's calling. I did. He's calling me off no caller ID. Like.
Oh.
Bro, how do I turn this off?
Did you actually silence the callers, or you think
Yes, I put silence unknown callers, and that normally works, and it's not working.
Someone said you can block private. Or unless it's on D&D. I don't know. She's not clocking the reel at all. Okay, well.
Ew, it's like this person trying to silence me. Like, what the fuck? Is like
they see her on live.
Well, they've been doing it all day long, but to be honest with you, now they're like really like doing it like annoying as fuck. But what I was saying is like the first house, I was the reason why I was putting so much money in these kids' pockets, and they weren't doing shit for me. I was running them, and bro, this person keeps calling. And to be honest, Red would fight with me and argue with me all the time, and he was mad because I just had that type of leader mindset. And you can't lie, I did. It's within you. It's not without you. It's the truth. I didn't do it on purpose. I didn't try to. Okay, how do I get this person out of my thing? Like, seriously.
Well, you have to go on your settings, and then once you block unknown callers, after that, then you put your phone on D&D. If you have it on D&D, it's not gonna go through. Who is that? What is focus mode? My phone always does focus mode when I get home. No, that's personal. What does that mean, you guys, when it goes on personal? But what is personal mode? Do you guys ever get that? I always get like personal mode and it's so annoying because like it turns on randomly. Flies IQ is rubbing on Mina. Don't play with me like that.
It's funny, while I'm in my settings, he doesn't call me. It's like an annoying little person. Hey, that person that keeps calling me, you have no life, and go get a life, dude. Get you some money. You're weird. Stop calling me. Like what? Why are you like putting star 67 calling me? Like get over yourself. Anyways, but yeah, no. Listen, I don't really care about calling myself smart. That's not the point. At the end of the day, you seen it yourself. You seen that I could run a bunch of people. You seen what, bro. This person keeps calling me, and it's like, oh, it's annoying the fuck on me. Next time I'm gonna answer, and bro,
Just answer. But I mean, did you already go on D&D? Because
I tried everything. This iPhone 16 is annoying me. Hold on.
his number definitely got leaked because there's no way. There's. I still have the iPhone 14. Because I don't know my iCloud password, so. Someone said my $27 Walmart phone better than iPhones.
All right, yeah, no, but what I was saying is like I said, like you know, Red was doing amazing. He was doing good before he started dating you. Whenever he started dating you, things
First of all,
things went left.
why are we blaming me?
I'm not blaming you. No, I'm not blaming you. I'm not saying anything wrong with you. Like I said, like you know, Red was doing amazing. He was doing good before he started dating you. Whenever he started dating you, things
First of all,
things went left.
why are we blaming me?
I'm not blaming you. No, I'm not blaming you. I'm not saying anything wrong with you. I'm saying out of nowhere, Red just like became rebellious towards me.
Well, that's why you started like fucking with me because you were like,
Whenever he started dating you, things
first of all,
things went left.
why are we blaming me?
I'm not blaming you. No, I'm not blaming you. I'm not saying anything wrong with you. I'm saying out of nowhere, Red just like became rebellious towards me.
Well, that's why you started like fucking with me because you were like,
Seriously, like in every aspect, not even like career wise. He really was
Okay.
just met.
But this is the thing though, okay? When he was dating me, right?
Yeah.
All the videos, so he would make videos. You can't lie. The videos that he got the most views on was the ones that I was in and the ones that you were in. Am I lying?
I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and lie and act like, you know, you guys weren't really good when it came to some internet stuff. There was a couple things that I was surprised.
Lying.
I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and lie and act like, you know, you guys weren't really good when it came to some internet stuff. There was a couple things that I was surprised and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty good. You know, I'll be honest with you. I'll keep it real compared to the girl he's with now.
Compared to now,
For sure.
he gets no
For sure.
views compared to not no views, but like barely as like
Well,
it's not
well,
even close to how
he's
much
really-
it was
Well,
when I was.
he's really pushing a log with this girl. Like literally he's pushing a log and it's just like, yeah, he's doing things. He's like going.
I think what you're trying to say is like he's kind of too like not focused on work, just on like the relationship or whatever, right? Or
Well,
he's not even
I'm
trying.
not really just saying that. I'm just saying like, okay, at the end of the day, cloud chasing is not always the best thing. Like for example, like my main page right now is Shadowban, right? But the thing is, but like normally I would pull like 500K million views, but that doesn't do nothing for you. But if we be real for 1 second, right? I can go out and yes, a lot of people just know me as the island boy. But there's some times where people come out and be like, "How's your fiance? How's your kid? How's your kids? All that, whatever."
Well,
Sometimes
the thing is that you and Kayla, like both of you right now, are really up. Like you guys have like a lot of clout. You guys get a lot of views. People.
Red just texted me. He said, "Why are you talking about me?" So, but what I was saying is like no, Red on his and his
Bro.
own and his own aura is he's doing fine, right?
Okay, he
But
like okay. I feel like he could, and honestly, and I'm saying this honestly, like putting
but you
aside
can't,
whatever issues I had with him.
you can't lie. Liv's got
Okay, I'm not lying. Like putting aside
Liv
all the
has a
beef and the issues that I had with him.
Liv has a 760 credit score.
Oh, okay. I mean, what do I do with that? Like I'm over here about to say some shit, and you're just like, Liv has a
I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
760 credit score.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
What the fuck? Like, can she give it to me? Shit. Like,
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
okay, thanks. Anyways, you made me forget what the fuck I was gonna say.
I don't even know. Fuck. See, yeah, because I was just trying to make a joke. I mean, I don't even know what you were saying, but to be honest, like, yes, no, 760 is not average. I think it's 640 that's average, or 650,
Whoa,
something like
that's
that.
actually high. That's actually a really good credit score. Like, you can get like 10 cars
Yeah,
back to back.
100%. Yeah, 100%. But like I said, like, look at the end of the day, like, you stepped up and you tatted his face on your neck, but it was after when Kayla did it. But that was pretty good. That was a good.
Bro, it's not good.
Well, because you're broken up with him now. If you had him tatted on your neck and you guys made a living and you guys were a power couple and you guys built it up together and you guys had a house and all that and you guys had nice stuff, right? And whatever, all that cool stuff, whatever, and you guys actually helped each other get clean, maybe that would have been a good like comeback, you know? That would have been a good comeback. If you guys helped each other get clean and you had his face tatted on his neck and you guys still work and do all that,
Well, that wasn't going to be a possibility because the thing with him is that he wouldn't like let me do what I wanted to do. Like if I wanted to go to Target, he would be like, "No, you're trying to cheat on me." Like in order to be a power couple, the man has to be secure with himself. You get what I'm saying? Like you're not like that with Kayla. Like you and Kayla actually are able to do shit and grow as a couple. When I was with him, I was not able to do that. Like I wouldn't be able to go. I couldn't come to my mom's house by myself. Let alone do anything on my own because I had to go. I had to tell him everything I was gonna do, or else he would get mad. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. So you're saying he was controlling, but was he controlling from the start or no?
no, and that's what surprised me. Like from the start, he was amazing. Like he was super chill about everything, but slowly it started becoming an obsession to where anything I did, like there was a time, and you remember when we were in the kitchen and you said something to me and he got jealous. Little things like that, like, and you being his brother. Imagine like another
Wait,
guy.
you're talking about when I said something to you?
Yes, and he got jealous. Like little things. It
Oh
was
yeah,
too
no,
much.
I was in the kitchen and you started dating him and I said something very nice. I said something nice towards you and then he took it as in like I was trying to get you. And I
Yeah.
was like, dude. And then there was another time where I was in the living room when we were getting into an argument and he said I made some type of like like Riz facial expression, and I was like,
Yeah,
dude,
and he
I
was
said,
so
and
like he
I'm like,
genuinely
that's just me.
thought.
I'm like, that's just me, which
Yeah.
is that's paranoia. I'm not gonna lie because
No, and that's what I'm saying, Alex. Like you have to admit, like I was trying in the beginning, and I would always tell him it's okay. Like I'm not gonna cheat on you, nothing. And he would always tell me, like when Kayla got your face tatted, he told me he's like, you don't love me, like you're not
I
real.
heard it.
You're
Yeah.
not this, you're not that, and I'm like, Frankie, it's not that I'm not real. It's just that I don't want to tat your face on me. I didn't want to touch my body with tattoos to the point where he got so heated that I went downstairs and you and Kayla were sitting there and my eyes were fucking bloodshot red while I was getting his face tatted, and I was sad as fuck because I didn't want to do it, but I did it for him because he like felt so insecure and he wanted me to do it so bad. You remember that?
Yes, I remember when I walked in the room and it was around the time when it's the house that Jack ended up renting,
Mm-hmm.
that hotel looking house, and he was talking to you and telling you like you need to get my face tatted on your neck or else you don't love me, you know.
Yeah.
But you know there was a lot of things that you guys were toxic with each other, and I think that he was controlling towards you because I think he actually liked you, right? You know, sometimes when a man's controlling, it doesn't mean that they don't like you. I mean, it doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It just means that they like you. But if they're overly controlling you, then yeah, I mean that's you know that's some signs of being, you know, especially if there's things going on. You know, I don't really want to get in details about it,
No,
but
yeah, but like, okay, for example, and I'm gonna say this, and
I'm not justifying it, guys.
no, no, no. I know you're not just. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but what got me mad most of the time was that like I wasn't allowed to do anything. All I was allowed to do was be in the room, and because I knew that if I went out the room or if I even had one conversation with anyone in the house, you and he got mad because me and your mom were like hanging out in the room and like talking, and he's like, "You're spending more time with my mom than you spend with me." Or you look, my brother and you look at each other a certain way, or this and that. And I'm like, dude, he was so mad when I talked to any of you guys, any of his family. So at that point, I just stopped talking to all of you because I thought, and then, you know, and because I thought that he would get mad. And it was never like that. It's just like when you're in a relationship, you want to be cool with.
Oh, so that's why. So that's why whenever we would like go house searching, that's why you and him would look like you guys want to like hurt me.
Well, I didn't look like I wanted to hurt you. I was just scared that if I even looked at you for 1 second or looked at anyone, that he would get mad. Remember when we went to go jewelry, when you guys were buying jewelry from that guy, that Jewish guy? You remember that, right?
The
When we went all the way to Miami or something.
are you talking about the you're talking about the very secure place in Miami, or are you talking about Boo Daddy?
Yes, the very, no, not Boo Daddy, the other one, the secure place in Miami.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
So remember when that guy said hi to me? That's what
he's not Jewish.
Hispanic.
He's not Jewish, but yeah.
Okay, well, whatever. The you know the guy that said hi to all of us and he kissed me on the cheek, but not in that way. It was just like normal.
No,
You,
that guy was being weird.
what do you mean being weird? He wasn't flirting or anything. It was just normal, but like
Yeah.
you guys are so traumatized that you think
No,
everything
no,
is
no, no, no. I'm not. No, no. I no. You saw. You know me. You know me in real life. You know how I am.
yeah.
You know I don't. You know I don't give a fuck about a lot of things. You know I personally me. I'm chill. I'm laid back in real life. On the internet, whatever. That's how I'm portrayed. But you know, on the internet, like me personally, I would not take any. No, I'm saying, are you trying? Are you still on the topic of him being controlling or like what?
No, it was just weird. Like it was like you did you think that was weird or not?
It was so much deep rooted trauma where And I think that if you
Red
guys,
said, why is she still obsessed and why does he care? I'm not obsessed with you. We're literally just having a conversation. Like, don't get it twisted. I left you. I'm not. Yeah, I just want to make that clear. So, yeah.
wait, what's with relationships saying like I left you, no, you left me, no, I left you, I
Because
left
he
you.
said, he's like, oh, I left her in the past, knowing damn well that I was the one that dumped him. But he thinks that me talking to you about something is like me being obsessed, when in reality it's just a normal conversation. And I'm literally in a whole new relationship right now, and it's not that
Oh,
serious.
okay. Okay.
Like, that's like me saying that, oh, if you talk
But
shit about
have
me,
you have you ever thought about getting therapy when you were with him?
no, because I always knew that I was gonna leave him, you know? Like, I didn't. Okay, towards the end, I knew that I wasn't gonna be with him anymore, because I was talking to, like, I was just, I knew in my heart that I wasn't, like, I kind of like mentally
Guys,
like mentally
it was Kayla told me to tell Snapchat that I use lip filler. I don't use on my kids. I've never used lip filler. That was just a joke, just to get more views. But go ahead. Go ahead. I've never got lip filler in my life.
Okay,
Being honest, I know Dovey did.
wait, you got lip filler?
No, that's what I'm saying. I've never got lip filler. But I was gonna go on Snapchat and someone asked they do questions, and
Oh, yeah.
someone asked Fly, did you ever get lip filler? Right? And I was gonna reply and said, no, I've never got lip filler in my life. And Kayla said, what do you? Kayla's like, you're smarter than that. You're a marketing genius. Say you got lip filler. Just go with it.
Bro, I'm dead. Yeah.
MJ saying, bro, you're weird for this. Isn't that your friend?
Who, MJ?
Yeah.
No, we were cool at one point. I didn't even see, where did she say that?
She said it in the comment section.
Wait, I'm looking for it. Oh, I see it, bro. Amina, you're weird for this. What is weird for? First of all,
Is that you were friends with her, right?
yeah, I was friends with her at one point.
Why were you friends with her? By the way, I heard that she was trying to get you under this agency that was a complete scam. Like,
Bro, okay, so this is what happened. So she was like asking me to like go into this agency. Okay, so this is what happened. Me and her were like talking. We were cool, right? And then she kept asking me over and over and over and over again, like, come into my agency, come into my agency. Like, but I didn't realize that it was because they were paying her to get me into it. Like, they wanted me in that agency so bad. And I'm
right.
like, bro,
And these are young guys. I know who they are.
bro, they're young and they're stupid. Like, they're literally
Yup.
like, they don't know what they're doing. Like, they were
I know.
literally just like, you know? So anyway, so she was begging me. So I finally did it. Okay, I was like, whatever. I did it. I joined. And
Anything that MJ is trying to get you on, don't do it. She always gets effed over at the end.
well, I mean, I don't really know, because I know that she's like doing good and everything. So I don't know about that. But all I'm saying is that
I'm the same.
huh?
I'm just saying on the internet.
No, I know. But like, what I'm saying is that the whole time she wanted me to come, and I thought that she was like doing it because she wanted what's best for me, because we were friends at that point. But in reality, they told me the girls that are in our agency get paid for whoever they bring in. And they started going on my account. These two guys, they would go on my account, message my friends. Like, remember Ashley?
Yes, I know Ashley.
Okay, so they were messaging her from my account,
Yep.
saying, "Oh, join my agency, do all this," and I'm like, like,
I've talked to them, and they were very afraid when they were intimidated, and I was telling them, and I was dropping gems at them, and I knew exactly what type of guys they were as soon as I talked to them.
Yeah, they were just like, bro, when I tell you, when they would talk to me, they would be like, oh, like, what if you just like on FaceTime with us? Like, on FaceTime with them, they would want me to do, huh?
They wanted you wanted your money, and it was a scam. It was a
They
pyramid
wanted
scheme.
my money,
So,
but not only that, they would want me to FaceTime them and act like I was doing content. Like they'll be like, "Stay on FaceTime with us while you do your content," and I'm like, "Why do I have to do that? Like I don't want to do that." No, no.
okay.
So I thought it was weird, and then they were asking, like, they were telling me, "Oh, if you bring," and I brought someone else in. I can't say their name,
Okay.
but I brought someone else in, and then they ended up leaving, and they told me, they're like, "Dude, we need to leave this agency," and I was like, "You know what? You're right." So I fucking changed all my passwords.
Uh-huh.
They were messaging me, harassing me for months after I left, and they were like, "Oh my god, like you need to give us our money." Da, 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 da. And this had nothing to do with MJ. Like MJ wasn't the one harassing me.
MJ's laughing in the comment section right now.
Are you Are you serious? Because they're scammers.
They really are. They really are. And she's the one that told me, she's like, "You're good at talking, Fly. Get on the phone with them and try to get them to give me my money and get me out of that agency. Please, Fly. You're really good at talking. Please do it." And I did it for her. And they were so weird. I'm like, what? This is not this is not an initiated real agency at all. At all.
They
At
were,
all.
like what happened was like I talked to my lawyer because they were harassing me and they said if I didn't give them my money
Yeah.
that they would take down all my accounts.
Right, and they do that to girls, but whenever a man talks to them, they all shut down.
Yeah.
Can you
So
add,
what I-
can you add MJ? Let me see what she has to say.
Yeah. Wait, where is she? Wait, MJ request because I don't see her.
I don't, I just don't understand why.
The thing is, so we're both angry, but don't blame me. I got hacked and they DM'd you on my shit. I'm not blaming you. I'm asking if you're still with them. And I know that when you asked me to join, they paid you. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not bashing you, but I am saying the truth. Like, you wanted me to join because, you know what I'm saying? Like,
what I just don't understand is like, I don't understand like why like you girls like end up being friends with people that didn't mess with you. I remember MJ talking down on you all the time.
yeah, but the thing is that what happened.
So whenever
when,
you guys break up with guys, whenever you guys break up with the Island Boys like that, you guys become friends with people that are your enemies.
First of all, why did you word it like that? Like,
Because it's the truth. Whenever like a girl breaks up with the Island Boy, they start becoming friends with their enemies. Yeah.
MJ wasn't your enemy.
No, I'm saying your enemies.
Oh.
It's almost like you guys rehearse and you guys start alliance and you guys come together. When you guys never liked each other in the first place.
First of all, I was trying to say something, but you didn't even let me say it. When you kicked out MJ from the house, I was really fucked up towards her. Like, and I'll admit it. Like, it was me, it was McCartney, it was Camille there, and we were all like going off on her. So that's why after when I left your brother, I texted. No, she texted. I don't know which one texted first, but it was like a long time after I left Frankie. Like, it wasn't even like right after. It was like a long time, and we like were cool with each other, and that was at the time when me and Chris were friends. So she was also friends with Chris, and now I remember, it was Chris. So I was friends with Chris, and then Chris knew MJ, and MJ told Chris like something that like about me, so we started like being friends or whatever because we like.
Were you? But I don't see you hanging out with Chris anymore. Were you cool with Chris because because he has a problem with Red and you were
No.
Okay.
Not at all. It had nothing to do with Red. Like, people always think whoever I hang out with has to do with Red. It has nothing to do with Red. Him and Red didn't even have beef from what I knew. Like, when I was hanging out with him, like he told me,
he doesn't like Red.
Huh?
You don't like Red.
I don't care for him. Like, I just don't like. I don't like him or dislike him. I just don't care. You know.
Okay.
After we broke up, like, I'm not a bad person. I was hoping that he was okay when like you have to understand, like, the trauma that he's caused me is
Yeah, no, could you still talk about it to this day? And that's why, that's why I was in the chat, because I was like, yo, because I know you were making an example, and it was just a little example, but I could tell it still bothers you. But the thing is like, what is it? Because like you dated him and you felt like he left you in the dust, or like was it something like where he just traumatized you so bad where you just were deep rooted?
he never like left me in the dust. What happened was that I was just tired of him being controlling, being obsessive, being like constantly on my ass, like just always like questioning me, always telling me like, why did you do this? Or if I asked him like I wanted to do something, he'd be like, no, that's fucking stupid, like I don't like that, like you're dumb, like constantly degrading me, telling me like if I said something he didn't like, or if I complimented someone, he'd be like, you're weird as fuck for that, like I don't know why you were even talking about this guy, like do you have a crush on him, whatever. And it was just like I got tired of it. Like as a man, you shouldn't be talking to a woman like that. Like you shouldn't be degrading a girl, especially someone that you're in a relationship with. You I don't know what that means, honestly.
But I honestly, I don't know what she's trying to imply. But the controlling part,
What?
the controlling, we were talking about controlling. I mean, I am.
Yeah.
I'm all about accountability. I am a little controlling, but I'm not like, I wasn't like,
Okay, but like, okay,
wasn't like, not like that.
but the thing is that I really don't care. That's the whole point. I don't like.
Yeah.
It's just like I genuinely do not give a fuck if he
Oh, okay.
whatever he does, because people have this misconception that I'm like obsessed, and then he even commented, "You're obsessed." If I was obsessed, bro, his girlfriend is obsessed. I've seen that girl join my live multiple times. Like she's joined my live. Like I don't join her shit. I don't watch his shit. I don't go on his page at all. Like if I ever talk about it, it's because people ask me. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like
Okay, so basically, I get where you're coming from. So okay, all right, continue. Go ahead. All right.
but like the point is that like that's a big misconception that people have, is like anytime I say anything, like for example this time, people were mad at me because I was friends with Anti, and then they're saying you're friends with an abuser, and I said there's no proof. I've never seen any proof of him being an abuser, but it had nothing to do with him. It's just the point is that someone is making me sound like something I'm not. You get what I'm saying? Like you know where I'm coming from, right?
Right. No, and the thing is, you could be friends with someone, and you could be friends with someone, and they could allegedly have this going on and this going on, and still be friends with them because you like them. Yeah, not like them, but
Wait, I didn't hear anything you just said. Like nothing.
what I'm trying to say is that you can be friends with someone with allegations, right? It's, remember, they're allegations. It hasn't been proven. There hasn't been no case for it. There has been nothing about it. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So it's just really he said, she said type of thing. So
Yeah.
you could be friends with them, and because you could like them for who they are,
Well,
and even if it
it
wasn't.
has like okay. The point is that so people were saying like, oh, you can't like, because Phoenix, for example, she was on live with his BM, and his BM was talking shit about me, whatever. I didn't care about that. But when Phoenix said, she was like, I don't respect women who are cool or support or something with abusers, and the girl was talking about me, so she made that comment, and that made me mad because what are you talking about? I've never seen anything of him being like that, and all because I went live with him one time. Okay. So,
Okay.
so that's when I came up with the example, because people kept saying there's
But you hang out with them, right?
well, I used to, yeah, like we were friends at one point, but like then we stopped being friends, and then now we just like went live with each other one time. Like it wasn't even like that serious, you know what I'm saying? Like we went live together one time, and then people were like, oh my god, like you're friends with an abuser, like, oh my, and I'm like, what?
Okay, so what is the talk about that people are trying to say that it's not allegations, it's the truth?
I don't know. People keep saying there's truth, like it happened, but like there's been no proof whatsoever.
No, you
So
gotta calm down. You're showing you're very desperate right now. Just calm down. What happened now?
it's giving. Hold on. Someone said it's giving. Oh, I thought they said I was upset. Dude, that's what I'm saying. This girl will join, and I have no problem with her whatsoever. Like, trust me, I don't care. But like, people say I'm upset when she will literally join my lives and watch me.
Who?
That's insane.
Who?
Liv or whatever the fuck her name is. Like, she'll be joining my shit, and I'm like, dude,
What do you mean? Whatever her name is, you just said her name.
like Liv. I don't know her full name, but like Liv.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I don't like want her. Like,
Oh man.
like, why is she watching me?
Okay, so I understand. I understand it, but you know, I don't know if that's proven that she watches you and all that. I don't know about that.
What are you talking about? I was talking about prove that. What are you talking about? That's not what I was saying.
Okay, so what were you saying?
Did you just think I was saying that there's proof of someone watching me?
I don't know anything about that.
The whole thing that I was saying was that people were saying that I'm friends with an abuser. That's what I'm saying.
I know, but then you start talking about Liv.
Yes, because people keep commenting her name and it's annoying. That's
So
why
that's what I'm talking. That's what I'm replying to.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I took it the wrong way. Sorry.
It's no. It's okay.
Sorry. I did not mean to say that. My bad.
No, you're good. All I'm trying to say is I don't know if she watches you. I have no idea. That part I don't know.
No,
But-
because I don't even want to talk about her because then people are gonna be like, "Why are you talking about this girl?" But it's like all I said was that, like, she's still watching, and the fact that people said that I'm obsessed when she's the one that would join my lives is insane. So if someone is watching someone else's live, it's not obsessed. But if someone brings a
But
situation,
no, I was hearing you out whenever you were talking about anti, and then with the one that's dating, not dating, but that's on and off with Kiara and stuff like that. You know, you were cool with anti before he even started dating Kiara, right?
okay, so I was cool with him, but then people started hating on me now because I went live with him. Is what I was saying.
Well, you know what? You know what? And I'm gonna go back to this topic. You know, I feel like everyone watches everybody. You know, at the end of the day, TikTok is a safe place. It's a public space. I think everyone is allowed to watch anyone. You know, at the end of the day, as long as she's not, you know, doing anything to you, or she's not making your life harder, or whatever it is. You get what I'm saying?
Cool.
But and that's all. That's my take about that. But the whole anti thing, you know, saying that the people are saying that there's allegations. I don't know. I've yet to see the proof. I seen a picture, right? I seen a picture of something that happened, right? And it didn't really. I didn't see no marks. I didn't see nothing. But I don't know. You know, it's a relation.
Honestly, it's like, okay. The whole point of that situation is like I know nothing about whatever he has going on. The point was that I go live with someone and all of a sudden I support everything they do, and if they're abusers, like I'm backing them, all this stuff, and that is not true. Just because you go live with someone does not mean that you support everything they do. And honestly, and all I said that people took out of context was that there's no proof. If you think I would be cool with someone if I knew that they were doing shit like that, no, I wouldn't. I would not. I would cut them off right away. The problem is that it ruins your image when people are saying that you support something that you don't support. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's like, that's what happened.
Okay, so you feel like people are attacking you because you're friends with anti because of his allegations.
Right. And like, yeah, basically.
Huh. Okay. And the thing is like, can we be honest real quick, guys, in the comment section? These allegations, are they real? And if they're real, then why is there not a case? Why is there not something actually happening?
Right. And when I said that, people were saying, "Oh, it's there's proof. They just can't talk about it because it's court."
Let me ask you a question, like in all seriousness, right? You and Anti don't even hang out, so
No,
you
no,
know why are you letting this get to you?
I'm not letting it get to me. It's just annoying that people tell me that I support an abuser, and then on top of that, when Phoenix said it, I'm like,
But if
okay,
it's not true, who cares? You know?
yeah, you're right, but it's just annoying. That's like the whole point. That's all
Yeah,
I-
'cause you know,